In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can make this dark mode theme or website from a simple Bubble app. It's all nice and easy to do, and as well nice and easy on the eyes as well. So I'll show you how you can do this with a few easy steps. So let's get started and we'll show you how it's done. So go ahead and start the Bubble app. If you have one that's already made that you want to turn into dark mode, then go ahead, just use that. Or if you want to start from fresh and know how to do and learn the techniques, just copy along and I'll show you how you make the dark mode app from the light mode that I've just shown you. So first let's just get the components up. Before that, let's make it into the layout. You want it to be a column so it is mobile friendly. Drop in the header, and if we look at it, it should be ready, and then come back, add in a hero, this one. Then we have also this one we need to add in at the bottom, and then we have some value props with the one on the left, the photos on the left. So add this one in. You see there's like, you can put it there, out there, that's going to go inside the container. Make sure you get it out the container. If that is a bit difficult to do, then you can go ahead and just manually do it here. Make sure they're all outside each other so they can just be their own container. And then we have the 3 circle one. Drop that in. And then finally we have the footer. And let's get this one in. Doesn't really matter. Let's get this one in. And this is just a demo just to show you how to make something into dark mode. So if we just preview this now, you can see it's all bright and harsh on the eyes, and also it's not how we want it. For example, these are too wide, this goes too wide, so we'll fix up all these right now. So first of all, let's start with the top. We want it to be the center, and then Let's just do the colors first, so then we can just fix it as we go. So first, how you fix it is the main rule of making something dark is you gotta just choose the colors to be dark. So for example, primary, that's already dark. Primary contrast, leave that as it is. The text right now is black. We want it to be white because our background is going to be black. And then the surface of containers, usually that's what it's for. We want to go for like a dark blue. Okay, so we will just do something around here. That's fine. And then background of the page. So we want it to be this same as that surface, but just make it even more darker. Let's get it. Make it darker. And then destructives, these are all fine. Now we go back to the page and we can see it's already looking good. So that is basically most of the visual aspect of it. Now we'll just fix it up just to make it look clean and tidy. So first of all, this background, there's a white here. Make it, and this is how you choose it. For example, our colors are here, color variables. So this is the primary contrast, text, and this is what the surface, and then our background's there. Select our background for that one, and then see what else. Everything else just look fine so far, and then we'll make it. And now another thing, this title or the header is spread out too far. We don't want it too far apart because that doesn't look very good, because it's like too spread apart. We want everything within the screen or the viewable reach of the eyes without really moving the head too much. So let's change that up. The layout and the maximum width is 1200, 1200. Now we go back into it. And now that looks better. Also this looks still bright mode, so we'll fix that up now as well. So let's fix that one up now. So to fix that, we're going to go into the header, it's the group focus, and the background of it is a flat color, but it is our background color we need, or we can do the surface one. That might be too much, so we'll just add the background. Let's check it out now. And then look, it's got a shadow around it, so it does make the differential difference. And we can see that. And now let's just make it look better. We can make our border, make it look like a nice line, so we can make it into, make our background the hero. We can add a nice, instead of flat color, we could do a gradient from top to bottom, starting off as our starting off with the surface color and ending with our background color, the background color here. And then now, because we've done that, hide this focus. It does add a more bright, like phasing, which looks kind of nice. And then we can make this floating, our header, so it's always on our page. So to do that, we can go and get this is what you need, a floating group. Draw that in. And then make sure no, it's not fixed width. Minimum width is, make it 0, go to infinite, and then this is our floating group. We want our header to be inside this floating group. And now we can make our header to make it look like a pill. We can add the roundness 20. We can add some margin. Let's just see how it looks before we add the margin. So kind of looks okay, but we can make it better. First, get rid of this color. You should have none. Remove style, none, and then look at it. So did it fades in, and then make this max width 1200, and then add a margin at the top. Just put it 12 pixels. And then if we go and look at it now, we should the roundness should be all around. Group focus. There. Our apps coming together now. We want these to be in the center. So where did this just go? Center. This is the vertical alignment, we want in the center. And then now We want the items inside the element to be centered. This is the one that we need. And now look, they look in the center. And then let's change this bubble icon to show like our logo. We'll just use materials or iconic elements, install that, and then we can find the iconic elements, add this guy in. Make it the text color. Add this guy into here. Delete the photo. And there's our logo. And then that blue might be a bit too bright, so we can just go back in to the styles, the surface one, bring him down a bit. It's nice. Let's bring this one down even further. The background. And then now we can see the dark mode take its shape. And then just fix up some text just to make it look nice. Then we can just go, really just whatever, just to put a photo in here. Just click this. I've got this one. This photo can be found on Undraw. It's called undraw.co. So it's this website. You can find it here. Okay, so to fix this, let's make it a bit more curly because the top here is a bit sharp. Let's give it a 1:1 aspect ratio. Borders, give it, raise it 10. Preview it. Looks nice. and then get another photo here, and this photo. Now just notice also this writing needs to be corrected. We'll correct that as well. This is a 1 by 1, and to make it's better to use these variables when coloring something, because you change one thing and it changes it all nicely quickly for you. And then we will change this one to companies that have mode. Discord, and then YouTube. Discord, Twitter, YouTube. And now you put our so-called logo, that moon, we put it in here. Give them the color of text. See how they have structured it. Want to keep their structure so I do not mess it up. So I'm assuming it's going to be column. You have put it, yes. So then deleting this will be fine. There, our logo. And now we're going to preview let's get rid of this bar. Also, let's fix this footer to make it not too wide. Let's not let them go too wide beyond a certain point. So footer goes all the way where its container. The max width is 1200. I'll preview this. So we got our toolbar, and then we need to made it width, but we need to make sure it's centered in its parent. Container alignment, column alignment, horizontal alignment. We need it to be centered. And there. We've got it centered inside its parent, so now the footer all looks nice. And we also have our bean header. You can just use it whatever way you like, and that's it for this tutorial. Thank you for watching.